Well, it's really important, certainly to manage and optimize might be a strong word because it's challenging, but to manage the expense portion. And so there's a lot that goes in, of course, to rate shopping. So just the general concept of either calculating a rate or maybe it's an API call to a carrier with you know variables provided and then a rate is returned. But if you've got multiple carriers in place, then the expense absolutely is a large portion. I guess the decision making process, the automated, hopefully, decision making
Yeah.
process, calculating the rate to understand, what the total cost will be, hopefully inclusive of different surcharges based on, say, if it's residential, that will cost different than if it's commercial. Calculating, fuel surcharge, all those things to get the total cost of the package. Um, but you can't or shouldn't probably do that only without some awareness of transit times. And if you go several steps further, then transit times also paired with maybe a customer promise date or a required delivery date. And so you can already see if you've got multiple carriers, which I think there's value in because you have options, you have to weigh not just the cost, but also the delivery time. You can go way beyond that and get into delivery reliability and probabilities and things like that. But
Yes.
that kind of optimal decision making process allows you to both hopefully manage the expense well, so you're shipping the least cost option to then also meet the customer promise date or whatever delivery date has been established is required. And at its kind of core, that's really you know carrier rate shopping. And if you're not doing that, then either the expense and or the delivery transit time is going to suffer or just won't be as accurate. If you're not calculating that rate with every package, then you're just kind of making an assumption to say all packages that are 2 to 5 pounds are going to ship UPS ground and aren't looking to see if there's either a faster or cheaper alternative. Then it's just it's inefficient and it's something that I think some brands and companies are aware of, but maybe they're not utilizing something that does carry rate shopping, or they're not aware of it, and then there really isn't. They don't identify the need to go explore solutions. So uh, I think that's changed over the last several years. I think the awareness is generally there.